Not know how to stick to a script. But thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. It's great to be here with you. Secretary Bartenfelder, thank you for that. I guess that was an introduction. But hey, isn't Joe Bartenfelder doing a great job as our secretary? You know, he knows the farming industry inside and out, and he should, because the Bartenfelder family has farmed in Maryland since the mid-1840s. Now, Joe was just a young kid at the time, but he learned a lot. And you know, our great Lieutenant Governor that Joe just mentioned, Boyd Rutherford, is a former Assistant Secretary of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. He's doing a great job, and he looks out for you every day, too. I also want to give a shout out and thank all of our legislators who are here tonight, all of our cabinet members and members of our administration, all here to show their support for agriculture. I want to thank the Maryland Agricultural Council for putting on this terrific event every year. And finally, and most importantly, I especially want to thank all of Maryland's farmers. Let's give yourselves a big round of applause. I want to thank everybody who donated so many wonderful foods for tonight's event. And I want to give a special shout out to just one of them, and that's Gary Mangum, who was mentioned earlier. Gary had so much to do with Squeaky and Kenny and Biggie and all these farms and growing the stuff in Baltimore City. But he also had a lot to do with me getting elected as governor, and I want to thank Gary for all his help. I gotta say, I'm really touched by the theme this year, and I love the connection. It really says it all with Maryland Ag Strong. And of course we had Hogan Strong when I was going through my battle with cancer, and it's kind of nice having these two wristbands right here together. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And I can't thank you enough for all the prayers and the support that I received while I was going through my battle. You know, when we were hit with this winter storm a little over a week ago, we got dumped an entire season's worth of snow in 2 days. And for some people, it just meant the kids got off school. But for our farmers, I know you never took a day off, and the kids were even working hard. So in many ways, you had to work even harder than normal. And throughout the historic snowfall, the high winds and the frigid temperatures, many of you were up early every morning, feeding and taking care of the livestock, getting tractors started and clearing a path to the milk truck so they could get down the lane. Things that are often taken for granted, people don't think about. I think some people may have forgotten, but I never will, that there's a reason that there's a farmer on the Maryland State Seal. And you are such an important part of our history, of our heritage, and of our economy. And it's thanks to everyone in this room that Maryland truly is indeed Ag Strong. Now, tonight I have the honor, a little later in the program, of inducting a truly Ag Strong family, the Swanns, into the Governor's Agriculture Hall of Fame. Swann Farms has grown tobacco, corn, wheat, barley, soybeans for more than 150 years in Calvert County. And even better, they're celebrated for being outstanding stewards of the environment. There are some people that would say that you know, a thriving agricultural industry and a clean environment are mutually exclusive. Well, they're just dead wrong. The Swanns and so many of Maryland's farmers are proving that's simply not true. It's also a pleasure tonight to be able to present an award to Wes Miller, who is our very first Maryland Outstanding Young Farmer Award. Wes is the 6th generation to farm his family's land at Chesapeake Gold Farms in Cecil County. He manages 2 farms with his father. He milks 220 cows and farms 1,000 acres of hay, straw, and other crops, all while staying active in his local farming community and serving as a 4-H volunteer. And to add to that, he's a member of the same club as I am. He's a fellow cancer survivor. He's a tremendous young man and the epitome of being Maryland Ag Strong. So I want to give the Swanns and Wes a big round of applause. We're going to applaud them later. It's just been a little over a year he took office, and together our state has made huge strides over the past 12 months. Maryland farmers and the ag community have been an important partner and a key part of our success. Agriculture in Maryland supports more than 45,000 jobs, making it our state's best interest to keep farms growing and thriving. It's our #1 industry. But Maryland farmers are actually putting into place the practices that are helping to make our economy a success. With 2016 underway, I want you all to know that our entire administration, and many of them are here tonight, our entire administration is committed to doing everything we possibly can to ensure that Maryland families continue to be able to run profitable, sustainable farms for generations to come. A year ago, when I was sworn in as governor, I said to you here that the war on rural Maryland and on the ag community was over, and I meant what I said. You all now have a seat at the table, a true friend of agriculture in the governor's mansion in Annapolis, and I hope you all know that you have an administration that, instead of fighting against you, is actually standing up and fighting for you and your interests every single day. Our state is a better place because of our farmers and our ag community. With your help, with all of us working together, we will continue to change Maryland for the better. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, and thank you for what you do each and every single day. God bless our farmers, and God bless the great state of Maryland. Thank you.